Congratulations to Kaizer Chiefs. I thought they took their chances, they took them well. Congratulations to Arthur and Dylan. All respect to the young men. This is good growth. I said to them, the biggest growth in life is in discomfort. And Dylan reminded me after that this is growth. So to them, congratulations. Just bitter that our team, with the number of chances that we created, we never took them. Even first half, I thought we created the better chances. Defended very badly on the goals that we considered. We could defend better, but that's a game of football. If you don't defend well, you'll always lose matches. And respect to Lebo, I always think he's a great player. Took his chances well, and respect to them. But the other stuff, I can't control what I can't control, unfortunately. Coaches have got a mandate to control what happens within the four lines. And there's other people that are immortal and invincible. They do what they like because they know that nothing is going to happen to them. And worse, they threaten you with all the mistakes that they've made. They still threaten after. If it's an honest mistake, then agree that you have made a mistake. Then I understand. Not when you are wrong and try to be right when you're not right. But congratulations to Kaizer Chiefs. They deserved to win based on the chances they took and the chances that we failed to take our team and the bad defending from our team.
Coach, what do you think has contributed to a loss this evening? And secondly, Coach, the past 4 or 5 games hasn't really been positive for you in terms of results. What has gone wrong? Thank you.
It's not the past 4 games, to correct you. We won our last match against TS Galaxy. It's that stage of the season where a team like ours that doesn't have a very big squad, lots of injuries, lots of suspensions. If you look at our team list today, we couldn't complete the list of 20. We had 18. I'm not complaining, but that is our team. We were just unfortunate. But I also understand, I think we are one team in the PSL that has used the lesser number of players in the whole season. We are number 1. Compared to other teams, but that is not based on our choice only. It's also based on the fact that we don't have a big-sized squad. At some point, it was going to count against us. I'm still proud of our players for the effort that they have given thus far, but I don't think your statement is correct in the 4 games because we lost. We won this match.
Thank you, Bravili. Coach Mandla, how are you on the results, Buti? Looking at how things are right now, for some time it looked like you've got this CAF spot in the bag. I guess going to Saturday, you have to throw everything, hoping that if you don't get into the top 3, at least you keep your current spot.
To be honest, really, we have never made the mandate or objectives beginning of the season that we will want Arrows to finish top 3, top 2 in the league for obvious reasons. For a team like ours, don't create a big mandate because you're putting too much pressure on our players. We wanted to finish as high as possible, and I think we're still on course with that. We wanted to break lots of records, and currently our team has done exceptionally well. Where you have a goalkeeper that has got 10 clean sheets, where you have a goalkeeper that has played all matches in the PSL, where you've got a Smisi that I thought he has grown so much to be called into the national team, where you have a team that has got plus 12 now in terms of goal difference that has never happened in the history of the club. There's plenty of records. So one, I'm not disappointed that we are where we are. I'm disappointed that we did not win the match today, but I think we're still on course to try and do what has never been done by any team in this club.
Coach, you seemed very frustrated with the missed chances, and it's not the first time. You've always said throughout the season that the chances you create are not true reflection on the results. What do you do? I know that this now will be probably for next season. How do you fix this? Because it seems to be your Achilles heel. How do you fix it?
It's work in progress, my brother. Whether you train it, which we normally do, whether you try and get youngsters that are going to be options on top, without taking credit away from Michael Gumede and Knox Mutizwa and other players within the team that have scored. We are one team that does not rely only on strikers to score. We score, if you look at our goals, they come from a variety of players and offensive players. So one, maybe train that aspect more, put more emphasis on that. Beginning of the season, we were one team that was leaking goals and scoring less. I think we have improved in that regard. But again, Coach Pitso's short blanket. Sometimes when you try and close the head in winter, the legs show up. You close the legs, the head is exposed. So we'll try and work on it. We acknowledge it. The players know where we should improve. We must work on it because it's also an Achilles heel.
Yes, Coach, just a quick one. Coach, hard luck on the result, but let me just find out from you, Coach, as this race for the second sport has been happening, you might not have mentioned it, but have you ever thought of Golden Arrows competing in the continent, looking at where Kaizer Chiefs is currently, Sundowns, within that space? Have you ever imagined you competing in the system, in that space, and what would it take for Arrows to find themselves there? Do you have enough strength and manpower for that?
I always pretend to be ignorant. My team talk says, one, run your own race. If it takes you to Africa, do that. If it takes you to the top spot, do that. If it takes you to number 4, the highest position ever achieved by the club, do that. Sometimes the overemphasis on the objectives of the club, you put too much weight on the shoulders of the players. Personally, I do have goals and objectives, but I don't share that with the players because we exaggerate your objectives. And I don't think it helps. The fact that we have exaggerated what you want, it doesn't give you more results. Sometimes pretend as if you don't know. Players, let's go and win the match. Try and finish at the highest possible position. Play the football that is related to Golden Arrows. At least the pressure is not too much. You take it as a coach. You know where you want to finish if it's possible. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, I'll still be proud of this team for everything that they've done this season.
Unlike you on the result, Coach, and evening, everyone. Can we please talk about Nkosinathi CBC, his contribution this season and his selection to the national team? Thank you.
Not only because I work with him at Golden Arrows, a rare product for a player his size. He's a graduate by profession. He's humble beginnings from where he comes from. A top defender in terms of one, he can play on the ground. Arrows play from the back. He's got that capacity. He's got leadership qualities. He's the captain. He can compete in the air. If you look at what happened today, these are not young boys. Nukovic and Castro are big boys of the league. He's prepared to compete. He is a complete and a modern defender who can play in any situation. Play long passes, he plays. You want to build from the back, he's comfortable. Deal with 1 versus 1, he's comfortable. Aerial prowess, he's comfortable. It's a marvel, and I'm honored to be a coach that works with him, and in that period, he gets selected into the national team. I'm the lucky one.